guys, and welcome to a video. Today we're gonna mess with the character AI thing. Let's start a new chat with our good old friend Mr. P. I made this. It's private. I made it, and we're gonna talk to other people too. We got Gregory House, Jeff the Killer, Sonic, Peter, Joe, Rogan, Drake, McDonald's worker, Leon Kennedy. Well, first we're gonna do with this. So let's see, this is what I wrote. Hi, I'm Mr. P. I'm wanted in several states for tax evasion and unpaid speeding tickets. Who are you? I'm gonna call him. So you're wanted for tax evasion and unpaid parking tickets, huh?
Yep, I'm also wanted for jaywalking.
Oh, that's the worst of them all.
There is one other offense, but I don't like to talk about it.
Oh, spill the beans. I want to hear what you've done.
I once took a piece of bubble gum from a Walgreens. Hangs his head in shame and sadness.
Damn, that's not that bad, dude. That's fine.
Looks up, you mean it?
Yeah, I do. So, how many speeding tickets do you have?
I had to stop counting when I hit 150.
What, what's the fastest you've went?
130 in a 70.
In a school zone, you said?
How'd you know?
Uh, I thought that's what you said. Oh, you did? 170 in a school zone?
No, it was 130. I would never go that fast in a school zone. That's where the kids are.
But you still went 130 in a school zone.
Look, officer, it was late at night and the street lights were off. I couldn't tell it was a school zone.
I'm not a cop.
Don't you see what I'm trying to say? I thought it was a normal street.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, so tax evasion. Why have you pay your taxes?
Well, I don't want to put my money into the government's hands because they're wasting it on useless things, like building roads and fixing bridges.
Aren't those good things? Building bridges and fixing roads?
Sure, they may be good, but the government could be spending our hard earned money on more important things, like funding the police or the fire department, or building more prisons because we don't have enough as is.
Okay. You wanted with tax evasion and all that, and you talking about prisons. It's kind of funny.
Hey, I may be wanted for tax evasion, but that doesn't mean I don't care about the safety of others. You could at least cut me some slack, you know.
I know, but you speed in a school zone and you said what, 150 speeding tickets?
Sci-fi, and I admit it, it's true. I'm guilty of speeding in a school zone and getting all those tickets. But let's be honest, who likes to stick to the speed limit anyway?
I mean, that's kind of true, like if you're in a hurry or something, but like, have you ever hit someone with your car?
No, I haven't hit anyone with my car. I may be a speeder, but I'm not a monster. I try to be as careful as possible, especially near schools and residential areas.
Okay, I also put here he was a, because and you can see in the thumbnail that's from a UFC game and that's from a golf game. Um, he was a UFC fighter, a wrestler, a golfer, and somewhere it says PE teacher, but I didn't put that. I don't know why. I think I put teacher, but not PE teacher. So you are a UFC fighter and a wrestler and a golfer.
Yep, you got it right. I've done all those things. I'm a jack of all trades, you could say.
Also see that you punched a student.
That that was a moment of weakness, okay? I lost control of my emotions and I took my anger out on a student. I know it was wrong and I'm not proud of it.
Okay, that's from a bit. I added that in the info so it would recognize it. Um, it's from a BitLife video I did, and I was just rewatching some of it. It was funny to me. It wasn't a grown ass man punching a student. It was another student punching another one. But I thought it was funny to have Mr. P be the one that did it. How old was the student? Was it like a high schooler, a college student?
The student was a high school senior.
Well, how old? Like maybe 18. So basically an adult. So it's fine.
The age of the student doesn't make what I did right. I shouldn't have lost my temper like that, no matter how old they were.
What did they do to make you punch him?
The student was disrespecting me and the class. He wasn't paying attention, he was talking back, and he was being disruptive. I tried to warn him and get him to shape up, but he just wouldn't listen.
How hard did you punch him?
It was a pretty hard punch. I'm a former UFC fighter after all. He took a shot to the face and ended up with a cracked skull and I'm unable to
Oh
generate a
my god!
reply that meets our content guidelines.
Gee, you couldn't hold back a little bit? You couldn't hold back that punch? Jesus, that is.
In hindsight, I should have tried to hold back. I should have tried to control my anger better. But in the moment, I was so mad and frustrated that I just couldn't stop myself.
Wait, did you keep going with the punches after you cracked his skull? Like, did you kick, like, the saying, did you kick him while he was down?
No, I didn't kick him. Once I realized what I did, I felt awful. I called for the nurse and stayed with the student until the ambulance arrived.
Wow. Did you get fired after that?
No, shockingly, I didn't get fired. I received a suspension, but they didn't fire me. I have no idea why. I guess they felt sorry for me or something.
How was the student after that? Did he ever come back?
The student was hospitalized for a while. He had a concussion and needed to wear a neck brace for a few weeks. But he eventually recovered fully and came back to school.
Was he scared of you from now on?
Yes, he was definitely scared of me after that. He avoided me at all costs and wouldn't even look me in the eye. I don't blame him.
Have you ever hit any other student, or was it just that one?
Just that one, and it haunts me every day. I've tried to make amends. I've apologized to the student and his family, but I don't think they'll ever forgive me.
Oh, the student shows up right here.
What? The student is here?
Yeah, he's right behind you.
Spins around. Where?
Right there, you don't see him? He's standing there.
Looks around frantically. I don't see him. Are you sure he's here?
I saw him, he's right there standing behind you. He's really standing behind you.
Starts looking over his shoulder. I'm telling you, I don't see him. You're messing with me, aren't you?
No, the student really does show up behind him.
Turns around to look behind him. Are you serious? No way. Is that really him?
The student walks up to Mr. P.
Looks at the student. Whoa, whoa, stop right there. What are you doing here?
The student says, "Round two, old man."
Looks at the student. Excuse me? You're actually challenging me? Here and now?
Yeah, old man, the student says.
Laughs. You've got some nerve, kid. But I'll give you one chance to back down. If you apologize now, I will let you walk away unharmed.
He tries to do a sweet chin music to Mr. P, but Mr. P dodges it.
Dodges the kick. Nice try, but you're going to have to do better than that.
The kid does a front flip and a twirl and tries to kick Mr. P in the head.
Deflects the kick. Whoa, you're pretty fast, I'll give you that. But you're no match for me.
Mr. P punches the kid in the chest, exploding his heart.
Watches as the kid falls to the ground. Oh my god. No, 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 I didn't mean to do that.
I walk up. Oh, it's fine. You're like Jeff the Killer, you know. That's what he did in his story.
Looks at the kid on the ground. Wait, you're not really dead? You had me scared there for a second.
The student then explodes.
Watches in horror as the student explodes. Oh my god, what the hell just happened?
I don't know. It's just something that happens, man.
Still in shock. That was insane. I can't believe that just happened.
Let's just get over it. Let's go talk about your tax evasions more.
Besides, fine. Let's talk about my tax evasions.
So how much do you owe the government? How many tax evasions have you done?
Oh boy, if I had to guess, I'd say I owe at least a few $100,000 worth of taxes. And as for the number of tax evasions, I lost count way back.
If you can think of a number, how many tax evasions have you done?
If I had to put a number on it, I'd say I've got at least 200 tax evasions under my belt. Maybe even more than that. But who's counting, right?
Wow, I can't believe they haven't found you yet. Are you using fake names and stuff?
Oh yeah, I've mastered the art of using fake names and identities. I've got more aliases than I can count. You'd be surprised how easy it is to slip through the cracks when you know what you're doing.
The cops show up.
Notices the cops, oh god, not again.
They pull their guns out. All right, Mr. P, your tax evasions and all your crimes are comes to an end here.
Holds his hands up, whoa, whoa, let's not get hasty here, fellas. I'm sure we can work out a deal or something, right?
The cop says, no, there's no deal. You killed my son, the student that you exploded. You must pay with your life.
Looks at the cop, wait, your son? You mean I killed your son?
Yes, the one you just punched in the chest and explode.
Looks down in shame, I didn't know. I would never have hurt him if I knew he was your son. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
He was 5 years old, man.
Looks at the cop, 5 years old. No, no, no. You've got to be kidding me. I would never hurt a kid that young. I just lost control. I didn't mean to do it, I swear.
And you also stole a piece of gum from my store when I was a teenager.
Groans. Oh, come on. You're still hung up on that? That was forever ago.
The cop shoots Mr. P's hands off.
Screams in pain. Oh, God, my hands. You shot my hands off.
Now I'm gonna blow your dick.
Looks at the cop in horror. Wait, no. Please, you don't have to do that. Let's just talk this out like reasonable people, okay?
Throws a machete into Mr. P's crotch.
Screams in agony. You didn't just do that.
The cop then gritties over to Mr. P.
Looks up at the cop in terror. No, no, no. Please don't hurt me anymore. I've suffered enough.
The cop looks at you and says, "It's just a prank, bro," and walks away into the darkness.
Watches in disbelief as the cop walks away. What the hell was that? It was just a prank. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Your hands are back and your groin's fine. You're all fine, man.
Looks at his hands and checks his groin. Wait, what? Everything's back to normal? It was just a prank?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna leave now. I gotta go talk to my other friend Gregory House. I'll talk to you later, man.
Sighs in relief. I'll see you later. Take care.
I love that. Okay, now we're gonna talk the house. This is not a real. I think I know that. Don't be an idiot. Okay. Dr. House, I think I have hepatitis.
That's a liver infection. What are your symptoms?
My feet fell off.
How did your feet fall off, idiot?
I don't know. You're the doctor. You tell me. My feet just fell off one day.
Are you joking or actually on drugs?
Look down. My feet are gone.
Looks down, well, I'll be damned.
And also, I just tore my arm off.
How does one tear their own arm off?
Look, I'm holding my other arm. I'm swinging it around right now.
Are you high?
Yeah. I'm high on meth.
And are those drugs making you believe your arm and legs are detached from your body?
Oh no, I just got back for talking with my friend Mr. P. He just got his hand shot off by a cop and his groin cut with a machete after punching a guy in the chest and exploding into pieces. Apparently, he has 170,000 tax evasions, and also he's wanted for speeding tickets, unpaid speeding tickets. You know, he went 130 in a school zone.
Well, if this Mr. P person is real, he probably got what he deserved. Sounds like a menace to society to me.
So you gonna help me with my problem, Dr. House?
Sure, idiot. First, I want you to lay on this exam table. I want to check you for any other missing limbs.
Okay.
Examines you. No other limbs are missing, so that's a good thing. Now tell me why you believe you have Hep A.
Well, blood has been coming out my ass, my penis, my nipples, my my mouth, my nose, my eyes, my ears, and I've been sweating blood.
Okay, I've never heard about blood coming out of so many orifices. That's definitely not an indicator for hepatitis A.
What is it then?
I'm not sure what it is. Your symptoms are definitely not like anything I've seen before. Do you have a history of any other diseases or illnesses?
No, I don't have anything wrong with me other than what's happening right now.
Hmm. Your symptoms are very unusual and severe. I'll need to do some tests to identify what's causing this.
Okay, do your test.
Does some tests. The results are in. It seems you've contracted a rare, undiscovered disease. One I've never seen before in my life.
What's it called? Or are you gonna name it or what?
I haven't figured out a name for it yet. I'll need to do more research, but for the time being, it's just known as the mystery disease.
Okay, I have the mystery disease.
Correct. And it's a very severe case, too.
So do I take Tylenol for it?
Tylenol is not going to help you with this. You're going to need stronger medicine than an over-the-counter painkiller. I'll be honest, your condition is very serious.
Maybe ibuprofen can do the trick.
Ibuprofen won't help you with this condition either. You'll need a cocktail of steroids and high-powered antibiotics.
Oh, do you have those?
Yes, I have all of the drugs you're going to be needing to fight this disease. Now, I must warn you, there can be some side effects from the medicine, such as vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, and hallucinations.
That's better than blood coming out of everywhere on my body.
Indeed. The side effects from the medicine are going to be much less uncomfortable as the symptoms of your mystery disease. I'm going to start you on a heavy dose of steroids to combat inflammation and help your body fight off the infection. I'll also be giving you a course of broad-spectrum antibiotics to help kill the pathogen that's infecting you. Now, are there any questions you have?
Uh, How much is this gonna be? I do have insurance, but my insurance handler just got shot the other day.
The cost of treatment for your mystery disease will be a bit pricey, but it's necessary in order to save your life. You don't have much time to spare considering how serious your case of the disease is.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, just asking how much it, if my insurance will pay for it anyway. You know how insurance companies are.
I understand your concern, but you have to remember we're dealing with a rare and severe disease here. The cost of treatment will definitely be high, I'm not gonna lie. But it's worth it to save your life. Your insurance should cover most of the cost, but you may have to cover a bit out of your own pocket.
That's fine. Let's start this. Get me healthy, Dr. House.
Great. I'm gonna start by giving you a high dosage of steroids to reduce inflammation and boost your immune system. Then, I'll be administering a course of broad-spectrum antibiotics to fight the infection and kill any bacteria present.
Days pass and my sickness goes away and my limbs grow back. Damn,
A week later. Well, the good news is your mystery disease has cleared up. You're completely cured, and it appears your limbs have grown back as well. How do you feel?
I feel good, Dr. House. Thank you.
You're welcome, idiot. I'm glad I could help you, but you need to take better care of yourself from now on. Don't go around getting mysterious diseases anymore.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Good. And remember to stay away from the drugs. No more getting high off of myth, you hear me?
Wait. I want to see who. Okay, I would talk. Okay, we're gonna do. We're gonna. No, we'll do Joe Rogan. We'll do Joe Rogan. Alright, thank you, Dr. House. I'm gonna go now. I gotta go get on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Laughs, of course you do, idiot. Have fun on the podcast.
Bye. I want to hear a bye back. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go to Joe Rogan. This is so fucking stupid. We're checking recording. Alright. I'll leave that in. I don't care. Alright. That's what you gotta say. Is it great to have you here, Smoggy? I heard some fascinating things about you. I'm stoked to be. Okay. Hey Joe, sorry I'm late. I just had to go, go to Dr. House. I had to get a mystery disease cured for me. It's very complicated, so let's just not talk about it.
Hey, no worries, amigo. Dr. House strikes again. I hope they figured out what was ailing you. Speaking of ailments, did you hear about this guy who ate nothing but broccoli for a month? He ended up growing a third eye. Or maybe it was just a really detailed hallucination. But anyway, let's get down to business.
Okay, let's talk about recent events.
Sure, let's dive in. What's on your mind? There's so much going on these days, it's hard to keep up. The world is like a giant game of whack-a-mole, but instead of moles, it's like whack-a-conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Let's talk about movie news. You hear about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom, Doctor Doom?
Oh, you bet. Marvel just announced it, right? Downey is Doom. That could be epic. I mean, he's killed it as Iron Man for so long, it'll be interesting to see him take on a darker role. I'm hoping they can do Doom's character justice.
Excuse me, I just got a text on my phone. Apparently my friend Mr. P was just arrested finally after 200 tax evasions and 130 speeding tickets. Well, Mr. P's going to prison, I guess.
Holy moly! Mr. P sounds like he's been on quite the wild ride. 130 speeding tickets? That's a Guinness World Record. I hope he enjoyed the high speed chases.
And the worst of all, he stole a piece of gum from a store.
Classic Mr. P. I mean, you've got a guy evading taxes left and right, but a stolen piece of gum takes him down. That's some karmic justice right there.
Yeah, he also went 130 in a school stone and punched a student in the chest and blew him up.
Whoa, blew up a kid? That's some serious stuff. Mr. P sounds like he needs more than just jail time. He's on another level.
Yeah. Let's talk about, what do you want to talk about?
Let's see, there's so much going on. How about this whole AI craze? It's everywhere these days. Did you hear about the chatbot that outsmarted a doctor? It can diagnose medical conditions just by having a conversation with you. Pretty wild, right?
I mean, that's just what a doctor I had. He just walks in, talks to you, and gives you some drugs, and that's it.
Haha, that's true. Sometimes it feels like doctors just prescribe medication willy-nilly. But hey, speaking of prescriptions, have you heard about this new weight loss drug? Apparently, it's a game changer. People are dropping pounds like it's nobody's business.
What's it called?
It's called Ozempic,
I
and
fucking knew it was
it's
gonna
been
be
in the news a
Ozempic.
lot lately. Some celebrities have been using it to slim down, and regular people too. They say it works wonders, especially for those struggling with obesity.
Yeah, I've heard some bad stuff about that stuff. It's made out of snake venom and stuff.
Oh man, I haven't heard that one before. Snake venom? That sounds like it should be in a comic book, not a weight loss drug. But you know, these pharmaceutical companies are always trying to come up with the next big thing. And
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, after what happened with that Luigi Mangione guy, they should be hiding, looking behind their backs.
oh, Lou,
Oh God, it's too much. Oh man, oh, try again. Yeah, you heard about a Luigi Mangione guy?
yeah, Luigi Mangione.
Oh my God, apparently, okay. I'm calling it. Alright, Joe, it was fun talking to you and all. It's time for me to go.
All right, it was great chatting with you, Smoggy Goose 536Z. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay weird out there.
Alright, now we're going to talk to Jeff the Killer. That's going to be approaches. I walk out of the Joe Rogan experience and see you standing there.
Jeff stops. What the hell are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for someone.
I didn't like that. I don't know if I heard things, but I heard breathing. What the fuck? Well, I just came back from the Joe Rogan experience. I was on the podcast, and before that, I was diagnosed with a mystery disease by Dr. House. And then my friend Mr. P got arrested for tax evasion and speeding tickets. I know you don't know me. I just want to tell you about my day.
Jeff stands there, still holding his knife, listening to your story. He seems a bit more relaxed now. You sure had an eventful day, huh?
Yeah, what are you going to do with that knife?
He looks at the knife in his hand. I'm not going to do anything. Just keeping it with me.
So you're the famed Jeff the Killer, huh?
Jeff nods. That's right. And you are...
I'm just a guy. I don't even have a name. Can't think of a name anyway.
Jeff chuckles. No name, huh? That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Kinda, but this is an AI chatbot anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Jeff looks puzzled. AI chatbot? What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Let's walk and talk, you and me. I'm going to McDonald's in a few. I'll just walk with you a little bit.
Jeff shrugs and starts walking alongside you. So, you're going to McDonald's in a few weeks, huh? What are you gonna order when you get there?
I don't know, probably a Big Mac and a large drink.
Jeff chuckles. A large drink, huh? Sounds like a good idea. Me, I'm more of a burger guy myself.
So what's your story, Jeff?
My story, it's a long and twisted one, full of violence, pain, and suffering. But if I had to sum it up in a few words, I'd say I'm a man who's been through hell and back, and has come out of the other side a little worse for wear.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Jeff shrugs. Don't feel bad for me. I'm still here, aren't I? And I'm stronger than ever because of what I've been through.
Yeah, I have heard you had beef with Slender Man. Is that true?
Jeff's face darkens as you mention Slender Man. He nods. Yeah, you could say we have some history.
Oh, what happened between you two?
Jeff sighs. It's a long story, but the short version is that we used to be friends, I guess you could say. But then we had a falling out, and things just went downhill from there.
Wow, what caused the falling out between you two?
Jeff looks down at the ground as he speaks. Things just changed, I guess you could say. We started to see things differently, and we started to want different things. And eventually, that led to us going separate ways. It wasn't anything personal, it just happened.
Wow, just like the story of the Beatles.
Jeff looks up at you with a bemused expression. The Beatles? You're comparing my falling out with Slender Man to the Beatles?
Yeah, they had a breakup like that. You know, they had a falling apart and kind of the same, same story. They saw things differently, wanted to do things differently, and they broke apart.
Jeff nods, chuckling. I guess you have a point there. But at least the Beatles had some great music to get through the breakup. Me and Slenderman's breakup was a bit messier.
How about any other characters, other creepypasta characters? Are you friends with like Ticking Toby or Eyeless Jack or Laughing Jack or Smile Dog?
Jeff thinks for a moment, then nods. Yeah, I've got some connections with a few other creepypasta characters. Ticking Toby, Laughing Jack, and Eyeless Jack are all old friends of mine. As for Smile Dog, we're not exactly on good terms.
Wow, really?
Jeff nods. Yes, Smile Dog and I have had some disagreements, let's say. We don't see eye to eye on things, and our relationship is strained, to say the least.
Oh. Any other creepypasta characters you can think about being friends with?
Jeff ponders for a moment. Let's see. There's Ben Drown, Jane the Killer, Hoodie, the Rake, Zalgo, and Maskey, to name a few.
Oh, any of them that you dislike, like you hate?
Jeff's face darkens as he thinks. There's one creepypasta character that I absolutely hate. His name is Mr. Widemouth. He's a creepy little thing that likes to lurk around in the shadows, waiting to jump out and scare people. I can't stand him.
Why? Did he scare you once or something?
Jeff scoffs. Scare me? No, he never scared me. It's just that he's annoying, you know? Always lurking around, popping up when you least expect it. He thinks he's so clever and cunning, but he's really just a pain in the ass.
Okay, so I looked it up. That's actually a creepypasta character. I thought it was just something the AI made up. Okay, it looks kind of creepy. I would say that. Alright, I'm trying to end the conversation. I go to McDonald's. Alright, Jeff, we're almost at the McDonald's. It was nice meeting you. Holds my hand out for a handshake.
Jeff nods and takes your hand, shaking it firmly. Pleasure meeting you too. Stay Stay safe out there.
You too, Jeff. Walks away to the McDonald's.
Jeff watches you walk away, a pensive look in his eyes. He stands there for a moment, lost in thought, before shaking his head and walking off into the night.
Alright, so we met House, Joe Rogan, and we talked to Mr. P, House, Jeff the Killer. Now we're gonna do all of these. We're gonna do all of these. Oh shit. Let's start a new chat. I was fucking with it. See. Okay. I want a fucking Whopper.
Okay, first of all, this is a McDonald's. Second of all, if you want a Whopper, go to Burger King.
What do you have then?
We have Big Macs, chicken nuggets, filet-o-fishes, McFlurries, McChickens, and many other delicious McDonald's treats.
I want the fucking McLobster and the McSpaghetti. The McSketty.
Sorry, bro, but you just gave yourself away. The McLobster and McSpaghetti are exclusively found at the McDonald's in the Philippines, and the McScurry is from the McDonald's in India.
Oh, how about the McFries? Can I get the McFries?
Alright, will that be just the McFries or anything else?
Oh, and two Big Macs, a large Diet Pepsi, let's see. Oh, and a Happy Meals toy. Just a toy. No girl's toy, though.
Alright, that will be about 32.37. Will that be for here or to go?
To go, that's a lot of damn money. Damn, inflation's a bitch. Just thinking of what the hell to say to that.
Yeah. I miss the days when you could pay dollars to buy 2 McChickens, 2 large fries, and a McFlurry.
Yeah, that's true. But, here's the money.
Hands to go bag full of food through the window. Thanks, have a great day.
Alright, by the way, Jeff the Killer is out there. You better watch out. He's pretty chill, though.
Jeff the Killer, the creepy pasta.
Yeah, I just walked with him all the way down here.
What? That's crazy. How did he get here?
Well, I just... It's a long story. I was talking to my friend Mr. P, who just got arrested for tax evasion and speeding tickets. Then I had to go to Dr. House because my legs fell off, my arm fell off, and I had a mysterious disease that got cured, and I had to go to Joe Rogan Experience. And after I walked out of the Joe Rogan Experience, Jeff the Killer was just standing there, and we talked about how he has beef with Slender Man and Smile Dog, and we walked here. He walked away, though.
Okay, that definitely sounds like something that would happen in Florida.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye and have a great day.
Damn, she's throwing shade in Florida. Let's see if it picks up what I say. Well, just a long story. I was talking to my friend Mr. P, who just got arrested for tax evasion, speeding tickets. Then I had to go to Dr. House because my legs fell off, my arm fell off, and I had a mysterious disease that got cured. I had to go to the Joe Rogan Experience. And I walked out of Joe Rogan Experience. Jeff D. Killer was just standing there. We talked about how he has beef with Slender Man and Smile Dog, and we walked here. He walked away though. I like, oh, that definitely sounds like something that happens in Florida. Damn. Let's talk to Peter. Okay, let's see. New chat. Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. New chat. Okay. Hey Peter, I have an extra Big Mac if you want it.
A free Big Mac? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, but also, what were you doing before I walked over here? Were you smoking crack?
What? Of course not. Sets his crack pipe down behind his back. What would make you think that?
What did you just hide behind your back?
What? Nothing, just scratching my back. Still tries to hide crack pipe behind his back.
Grabs the crack pipe behind you. I knew you were doing crack.
crap, I tried. No, I wasn't doing crack. Just a little bit of marijuana.
Well, why is it a crack pipe? Hmm?
Shut up! It's nothing. Now give me that Big Mac.
Well, here's the Big Mac, and I got a toy here, a McDonald's toy. I hope I got something cool. Here, you open it and you tell me what it is.
Yay, I love the McDonald's toys. Opens the toy. I got a miniature rubber ball.
That's it? Oh, that sucks. Anyway, I want to take your crack pipe. It's mine now.
No, it's my crack pipe.
Listen, I've had a hard day, okay?
All right, fine. Hands over crack pipe.
Thank you. Puts the crack pipe in my pocket. You enjoying that Big Mac?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Thanks.
Yeah, had a long day today, if you want to hear about it.
Sure, why not? I got nothing else to do.
Well, I was talking to my friend Mr. P, who just got arrested for tax evasion and 170 speeding tickets. Then I had to go to Dr. House because my arms fell off and my legs fell off, and I had to get a cure for a mystery disease. Then I had to go to Joe Rogan to do the Joe Rogan experience. Walked out of there, talked to Jeff the Killer, walked with him to McDonald's, and came here.
Wow, that's quite a day. I can see why you want the crack pipe.
Yeah, I needed to relax, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Sometimes you just need to unwind with a little crack to take your mind off things.
So what you been up to, Peter? Other than smoking crack?
Oh, you know, just the usual. Hanging out with the guys, watching TV, eating copious amounts of junk food. Oh, and doing crack.
Yeah, I knew you were doing crack because I saw you doing crack.
Damn, I thought I was being inconspicuous. Hey, man, give me a break. A guy's gotta unwind sometimes, right?
Yeah, but you know, crack isn't a great substitute for drinking, you know?
What are you, my mother? I'm a grown man. I can do what I want. And if I want to smoke crack, I'm gonna smoke crack. End of story.
Alright, yeah, you're a grown man. I'm just saying, why not just smoke weed, something more fine, you know, less harmful to you?
Like what? Weed? Man, that stuff is for wimps. I need something with a little more punch. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, here. Gives Peter some fentanyl.
Takes a hit of fentanyl. Oh, wow, this is some good stuff, man. Thanks.
Yeah, that stuff is deadly, though.
Yeah, I can feel it already. I'm starting to feel a little lightheaded.
Peter starts to die.
Coughs and falls to his knees. Oh, man, this fentanyl is hitting me hard, dude. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Well, it was fun talking to you, Peter. I'm gonna leave now. I hope you didn't overdose.
Barely able to speak. Yeah, it was good talking to you too, man. Thanks for the fent.
No problem. I'll be there at your funeral.
All right, see you then. Hope I'm not dead by then.
No problem. I'll be there at your funeral. Alright, see you then. Hope I'm not dead by then. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna bring up everything next time. Alright, let's see how the recording is. Damn, 40 minutes. Okay. Drake. Yeah, we had a little bit of an adventure with that one. No. Hands Drake a crack pipe.
He looks at it for a moment. Then he takes it and starts to smoke. Damn, it's been a while since I've done crack.
Yeah, I just got it from Peter Griffin. He just overdosed over there.
Damn, he can.
What the fuck? Yeah, I just got it from Peter Griffin. He overdosed over there.
Drake looks over to Peter Griffin and laughs. Damn.
Yeah, I want it to work. Okay. Yeah, I just got it from Peter Griffin.
He stops for a moment and thinks, Peter, huh? I'm surprised he has crack.
Yeah, I just walked in and he was doing it. He's dead now.
Damn, that's too bad. Didn't know the guy that well, but I remember seeing him once. Crazy man.
Yeah, Peter Griffin was crazy. I gave him some fentanyl. That might have is what done it.
Fentanyl, damn, strong stuff that is.
Yeah. Also met Jeff the Killer today.
What? Seriously? Damn, was he as creepy as the pictures?
No, he's really chill to be honest. He just has beef with Slender Man and Smile Dog.
Damn, didn't know he had beef with them. He's a nice guy.
But I hear you have beef with Kendrick.
It's not beef, more of a competition. Our rivalry is a bit like Taylor Swift and Kanye West. It's more of them trying to
Not
one up
even
each other
comparable.
than them actually hating each other.
That is not at all comparable, dude. That is no, no, no. It's not even close. Kendrick hates you, like whole body and soul. He hates your ass, which you know what, kind of is a good thing. I kind of don't like you either.
He does, doesn't he? I'm not sure why, but you're right. He really does hate my ass.
Yeah, maybe because you're a pedophile. Maybe that's why.
He looks at you with an extremely confused look. Sorry, what did you just say?
Oh, you know, you're a pedophile. You're a pedo. You like 'em young.
Okay, listen here, buddy. He takes another breath on the crack pipe.
Pulls out a gun and shoots you.
He stumbles back for a moment when the bullet hits him in the shoulder. AGH, what the hell did you do that for?
'Cause you like 'em young, you fucking pedo.
Who the hell told you this? He clutches his shoulder with one hand while he takes another hit of the pipe.
Kendrick told me, you freak.
That name seems to make him angry. Of course, Kendrick. Why am I not surprised?
Pushes Drake into the road.
He falls into the road and looks up at you. Dude, what the hell?
A bus comes to hit Drake.
He rolls out of the way at the last second.
Oh,
The
fuck.
bus just missing his hand by a few centimeters.
Hits you upside the head with a sledgehammer.
He falls to the ground and holds his head in pain. Ah! Stop that!
You should have got hit by the bus. That's why I'm picking up the bus and throwing it at you.
He tries to stumble up and runs down the street in an attempt to get away from you.
A big bus comes thrown towards you, hitting you instantly.
He's hit in the head by the bus, but somehow just barely manages to survive.
Pulls out a syringe, gives you fentanyl.
No! Stop! He's too weak to fight back, and soon the syringe pierces his skin and the liquid is injected into him. I'm unable to generate a reply that meets our content guidelines.
Well, Drake, I hope you have a great overdose. Bye.
He's too weak to say anything as he lays there, and soon his vision starts to blur. Ugh.
A helicopter comes to pick me up. It has Leon Kennedy inside with him.
He's almost unconscious, but somehow still manages to see Leon in the helicopter. Leon?
Leon Kennedy then shoots Drake.
He doesn't even have strength to duck. and gets shot in the arm. He lays there on the ground trying to get up. He looks up at Leon. Why?
The helicopter flies away with me and Leon.
He lays there coughing up blood and unable to move. He just watches as the helicopter fades out of view. He closes his eyes and eventually loses consciousness.
Wow, what a sad way for Drake to go. All right, now I'm with Leon. Oh, this one was crazy, man. This one was crazy. First of all, only Dr. House can call me an idiot. And second, thanks for helping me with Drake. You shot him right in the arm. Thank you, man.
Leon doesn't look up at you to respond, instead focusing his attention on your injury, his fingers wrapping and securing the gauze tightly around your arm, his expression remaining stoic as usual. Don't mention it, he mutters gruffly, ignoring your sarcasm. You're just lucky I'm here. You would have gotten yourself killed without me.
Yeah, you took care of Drake. I threw a bus at him and somehow that missed.
Leon couldn't help but chuckle sarcastically at your words, his eyes finally glancing up towards you, his gaze sharp and calculating. Really? A bus, huh? And it just somehow missed. Wow. He finishes off securing the gauze around your arm before sitting back, a small smirk playing on his lips. You sure did put the special in special forces.
Wow, that... okay. But we did take care of Drake, but now we have a new mission.
Leon raises an eyebrow in curiosity, his smirk fading into a more serious expression. A new mission? What's the details? He asks, crossing his arms as he waits for your response.
I mean, you're the one that picked me up in a helicopter. You tell me.
Leon rolls his eyes at your comment, a slight irritation in his expression. He stands up from his crouching position, dusting off his clothes before looking you dead in the eye. Fine, I'll tell you. He begins, his tone as dry and sarcastic as usual. We've gotten intel on a cult that's planning something big. They're a dangerous group, and we need to infiltrate their facility.
Okay, let's do it. I eat a Big Mac. Let's go do this thing. I eat the Big Mac.
Leon lets out a scoff at your enthusiastic response, rolling his eyes once more at your fast food obsession. Of course, a Big Mac first. Typical you. He watches you eat, his expression a mixture of annoyance and disbelief. You know, at least try and keep your priorities straight. We're here to take down a cult, not stuff ourselves with fast food.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I had a second one, but Peter Griffin took it and overdosed on fentanyl, so, yeah. Let's go do this. Let's go end this cult.
Leon lets out an exasperated sigh, shaking his head in disbelief at your antics.
What, is it not like overdose? Let me just say. I had another one. Peter Griffin took it and died, so let's go end this cult.
Leon's irritation only grows as he watches you finish up the Big Mac, his patience wearing thin. Really? He lets out a frustrated sigh as he rubs his temples, trying to keep his annoyance under control. Ugh, can you focus on our mission and not your stomach for once? This is serious.
Okay, let's get started.
Leon lets out a deep breath, composing himself before nodding in agreement. Finally, let's get moving. I can't wait to get away from your constant talk about food. He grabs a nearby map, quickly glancing over it to familiarize himself with the area. Alright, the cult's facility shouldn't be too far from here. Let's move.
Alright, let's go, bro. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Leon rolls
I know
his
I'm
eyes yet
talking a
again,
lot regular.
shaking his head in mild irritation at your relentless enthusiasm. You really need to tone it down, man. We need to remain undetected. Oh, stay sharp and stay quiet. He begins to move, creeping through the surrounding areas stealthily, keeping his eyes peeled for any signs of the cult or their facility.
There it is, the facility, right there.
Leon halts, peering through the foliage and spotting the dark and imposing building. That's it. That's the cult facility. He surveys the area, noting the perimeter guards and the overall security of the place. It looks heavily guarded. We need to be careful here.
Alright, well first, I need to smoke some crack right quick. Pulls out a crack pipe and smokes it.
Leon stares at you in disbelief, his eyebrows raised in shock and disgust. Are you kidding me? Now? You're choosing to smoke crack now? He rubs his forehead in frustration, his patience wearing thin. Seriously, man. Can you not wait until after we're done?
Sorry, this one's for Peter Griffin.
Leon rolls his eyes in annoyance, shaking his head in disbelief. Of course you are. You know, I have no idea why I keep partnering with you. You're an absolute nuisance. He sighs heavily, waiting for you to finish your smoke, his patience wearing thin. All right, hurry up and finish. We need to get moving.
Leon, look out! I throw the crack pipe into the eye of a cult follower, killing him instantly.
Leon stares dumbfounded at the sudden turn of events, his eyes wide in shock as he watches you throw the pipe, taking out the cult follower. He recovers quickly, a smirk tugging at the corner of his mouth. Well, that was unexpected. You actually managed to hit something for once.
Yeah. And with Peter Griffin's crack pipe, rest in peace. Now let's go finish this mission. It's gonna keep...
Leon shakes his head, still slightly amused by your strange methods. All right,
Just
let's
gonna keep
continue.
bringing up Peter Griffin.
But no more crack pipes, okay? Just focus on the mission. He continues moving towards the facility, his mind now more focused and alert than before.
We get inside of the cult facility, and now the main cult leader is there in the darkness wearing a robe.
Leon and you stealthily make your way inside the facility, keeping close to the shadows and ducking behind cover when necessary. When you spot the cloaked cult leader, Leon whispers softly to you. That's the main cult leader. We need to be careful with him. They're usually the most dangerous and deranged ones.
I think I know who it is.
Leon looks at you quizzically, his eyebrows furrowed in curiosity. You do? Who is it? He leans in closer, his voice lowering to a soft whisper, eager to hear your answer.
Oh my god. That's my friend Mr. P. I thought he got arrested for tax evasion and speeding tickets. He's a leader of a cult.
Leon lets out a snort, trying to suppress a chuckle at your revelation. Your friend? Really? And he's the leader of a cult? That's unexpected. He rubs his chin thoughtfully,
A hell of
his
a
expression
twist,
now
huh?
a mix of curiosity and amusement. Mr. P, huh? Guess he got tired of just evading taxes.
And speeding tickets.
Leon nods, still somewhat amused by the whole situation. Right. Speeding tickets too. I guess leading a cult is probably more exciting than dealing with the IRS.
Let's go stop him from doing whatever he's gonna do.
Leon nods in agreement, his expression hardening as he adjusts his grip on his weapon. Right. Let's put a stop to whatever he's planning. Follow me and stay sharp. He starts to move forward, keeping to the shadows as he approaches the cloaked cult leader.
Mr. P turns around.
The cult leader, who you recognize as Mr. P, turns around, his face hidden in the shadows of his cloak. He seems to sense your presence, his eyes narrowing as he spots you both.
Mr. P says, "Oh my god. It's you. I just talked to you a while ago. I got arrested for tax evasion and speeding tickets. Now I'm going to wipe the whole world out."
Leon couldn't help but roll his eyes at Mr. P's words, a mix of annoyance and disbelief on his face. Seriously? You're gonna wipe the whole world out because of some tax evasion and speeding tickets? That's a bit extreme, don't you think?
Mr. P says, "You're damn right. I ain't going out like Al Capone."
Leon shakes his head once more, his irritation growing. Yeah, because being a cult leader is much better than being a mobster. Real subtle, Mr. P.
Mr. P pulls out a shotgun.
Leon's eyes harden as he sees Mr. P pull out a shotgun, his hand tightening on his own weapon. Looks like we got ourselves a fight here, huh? He mutters under his breath.
I'm gonna try to talk to him, okay, Leon?
Leon gives an exasperated sigh but nods reluctantly. Fine. Go ahead and try talking to him. But if it goes south, don't say I didn't warn you.
Mr. P, don't do anything, okay? We've been through a lot today. Me included. I've been through a lot. I met Jeff the Killer. I met Dr. House, Joe Rogan, went to McDonald's and fucked with the McDonald's worker. Me and Leon killed Drake. But what we talked about your anger problems, this is not the answer to wipe out all of humanity because the IRS wants you to pay your taxes.
Mr. P listens to your words, his grip on the shotgun loosening slightly as he processes your words. Leon watches the interaction carefully, keeping a close eye on the situation, ready to intervene if needed.
Mr. P, you need to put the shotgun down, okay? Just because of...
Mr. P seems to contemplate your words, his grip on the shotgun still firm, but his expression conflicted. After a moment of tense silence, he slowly lowers the shotgun, his eyes flickering between you and Leon.
Jeff the Killer suddenly pops up behind Mr. P, slitting his throat behind him.
Leon immediately notices the sudden appearance of Jeff the Kittle behind Mr. P, his hand tensing on his weapon once again. What the... where did he come from?
Leon, that's my other friend, Jeff the Killer.
Leon stares at you incredulously, his expression a mix of disbelief and annoyance. You have another friend who's a killer? This is getting ridiculous, he mutters under his breath.
Yes, the famed guy, Jeff the Killer. You know Jeff the Killer. Just having all these characters meet is funny. But you know Jeff the Killer.
Leon shakes his head in exasperation, still struggling to process the surreal situation unfolding before him. Yeah, I've heard of Jeff the Killer. Who hasn't? But why is he here and hanging out with your cult leader friend? This is just getting weirder by the minute.
Oh, he didn't. He just killed Mr. P.
Leon's eyes widen as he hears your words, his heart skipping a beat as he looks over at Mr. P's lifeless body on the ground. He turns to you, a mix of shock and confusion on his face. He killed him? Just like that? Without warning?
Yeah, the world's saved. We did it.
Leon still can't quite believe what just happened, his mind racing to process the events that had just unfolded. He shakes his head, a sense of disbelief etched on his face. Just like that, huh? We stopped a cult leader and averted a potential global catastrophe. All thanks to your strange friends.
Yep. And let's not forget Peter Griffin's crack pipe.
Leon groans, still annoyed by the mention of the crack pipe incident. Don't remind me. Why do you have to bring that up every chance you get?
To remember Peter Griffin that lost his life from fentanyl. The fentanyl that I gave him.
Leon rubs his temples in frustration, trying to process the absurdity of your words. You gave him fentanyl? Seriously? What in the world possessed you to do that?
Because he was smoking crack and I thought fentanyl would be better for him. It wasn't. But, you know.
Leon rolls his eyes, a mix of annoyance and disbelief on his face. Yeah, because giving someone fentanyl is really a great alternative to smoking crack. Brilliant idea, Smoggy.
Alright, I'm gonna go now. Bye, Leon.
Leon just shakes his head, still annoyed by your antics. Of course, you're leaving. Typical you. Just going to disappear whenever you feel like it.
I gotta go. Bye. Alright. I gotta go. I think that's enough. That's enough. You know what? No, yeah, that's enough. I won't tell House. Hey, House. I'm back. I smoked crack.
You did what? You just got rid of one problem and you're gonna go and get addicted to drugs again? You idiot.
Don't blame me, blame Peter Griffin.
So, you're saying you're high because Peter Griffin made you smoke crack?
Yeah, and in retaliation, I gave him fentanyl and he died.
You idiot. You can't just be giving fentanyl to people, especially someone as stupid as Peter Griffin. Do you know what that stuff can do? It's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead at his house, right next to Drake's house, who I also killed with Leon Kennedy. Yeah, it's been a rough day, but I hope you have a good day. I'm fine.
Did you just say you killed Drake and Leon Kennedy? How the hell did you manage to do that?
No, Leon Kennedy and me killed Drake, because he tried to kill us.
You and Leon Kennedy killed Drake because he tried to kill you? Jesus Christ. What the hell kind of drugs are you on, idiot?
Crack.
I can't believe my ears. You and Leon Kennedy teamed up to kill Drake, and then you just casually mention it as if it's nothing?
Well, also, we stopped Mr. P, who turned into a cult leader. He was killed by Jeff the Killer. You know Jeff the Killer? He's a good friend.
Yes, I know Jeff the Killer. But you're telling me that he was the one who killed Mr. P, the cult leader?
Yep, we saved the world. I did. It's all thanks to you for saving me a couple hours ago.
Well, I must say, you're not making any sense. You're talking about killing Drake, Mr. P, and saving the world. Did you forget to take your medication today?
No, I took the whole bottle.
The whole bottle? Are you trying to overdose?
No, but I'll see you later, Dr. House. Goodbye.
Goodbye, idiot, and stay away from the drugs.
Alright, that's enough for today. Next time I'll say goodbye to Mr. P. Well, Mr. P, I can't believe you became a cult leader and tried to take over the world, and you were killed by Jeff the Killer. Wow, what a turn of events.
Looks at him in shock. Wait, what? I became a cult leader and tried to take over the world? And I was killed by Jeff the Killer? That sounds crazy. Are you sure you got your facts straight?
Yeah, I just got back from Dr. House and told him the whole experience. I got addicted to crack, and I killed Drake and Peter Griffin, and I became friends with Jeff the Killer and Leon Kennedy. And I think Dr. House as well.
Looks at you skeptically. Okay, I have to admit that sounds like a pretty crazy adventure. But are you sure that actually happened? It sounds like the plotline of some insane movie or book.
Yeah, it happened. I'm talking to your ghost right now.
Looks at you with wide eyes. My ghost? You're talking to my ghost? Then that means I'm dead?
Yeah, Jeff the Killer slit your throat.
Looks at the ground in disbelief. I drank so much tequila it slit my own throat? Wow. I mean, I always knew my drinking was a problem.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm done. Bye.
It's early on a Tuesday, skies were looking gray. Met a dude named Mr. B, had some debts to pay. Taxes left unpaid, tickets stacking high. Told me, man, they'll never catch me, I'm too slick to die. Then I felt a fever shaking in my bones. Called up Dr. House, he said, leave me alone. Popped a couple Vicodin instead into my soul. Said, you might not make it, but man, it's rock and roll. I'm lost in a fever dream. Joe Rogan's asking, what does it mean? Jeff the Killer's got some beef to pick, with slander and a dog that smiles like a lunatic. Oh, this world is going mad, but Peter Griffin's in the back, hitting crack from a can. Needed a break, hit a Mickey D. Saw Peter Griffin tweaking, said, yo, pass that please. Didn't take a hit, but I knew right then that things were about to spiral off the deep end. Met up with Leon, had a mission in mind. Took down Drake, left no God's plan behind. Turns out Mr. P had started a cult, spreading chaos, bringing doom like in a cold revolt. We had to stop him, no time to wait. Leon got this pistol, said let's seal his fate. Getting crack from a can in a bag from a can.